Hi YouTube, Weeble back with another video. Now this is going to be a collection video of sorts. As we can see, there's a gap on this shelf, which is the current Wii collection. All the games behind me are the first party Nintendo ones, so your Kirby's, Metroids, Zeldas, Mario, such like. That gap is going to be the licensed 4 Nintendo games. I've had a bit of a thin out, and I shall basically show the games I'm going to be keeping for the time being. For how long I'm not sure, but some have a bit of value, others don't, but to my mind they all look reasonably interesting, and so I've no rush to get rid of them, and they will fit in that gap. So first game, so I think these are in alphabetical order. Boy and his blob. So hear good things about this. One I should probably give it a go at some point. I haven't as yet, as too many games, not enough time to play them. We have Astro Boy, video game. I'll have this on Game Boy. Not sure whether it's the same game or not, but it's quite interesting. Deadly Creatures. This again looks interesting. Ties in with my line of work, so I was always going to keep this, give it a go. Conduit, the Conduit. This is the obviously sleeved version. Again, hear good things about this. I've yet to give it a go, but it's probably one of those that if it ever came up as a double pack on the Switch, I'll probably rebuy it and say get rid of this, as it doesn't have a great deal of value. Dekapon Kingdom. Okay, this is one I have tried to trade in the past to CEX, but they wouldn't take it because it's foreign language. But I bought it from them, and I cannot find a English language copy of this game anywhere. So if they take it in, it will be a foreign language version or copy. So at some point I will find a CX store that will take this. So there's nothing wrong with the disc or condition or anything. It is purely a foreign language, and I know they do take Wii games, because Sayuki, they do an Italian Spanish version, language version I believe, as opposed to the English. So I have the receipt for that, so hopefully we can trade in at some point. We have Gunblade and LA Machine Guns. Again, always looked interesting. Dead Space. And this copy's sealed, so I'm not going to trade it in as a sealed copy because they'll open it. Fritz. This is always deemed to be fairly uncommon, I believe, but again, it hasn't got a great deal of value, and there aren't that many chess games. So when I'm old and decrepit, I want to play chess, this might be the option for it. GTI Club. Picked this up cheap off Facebook Marketplace. £3 I believe. Currently costs about £60 in CEX, so a bit of credit there should I ever choose to trade it in. Klonoa. Now I have, I believe, the same game on Switch, so again I could trade this one in if I wanted to, but at the moment we have room on the shelf. Mad World, thoroughly enjoyed this when I played it back in the day. Really interesting art style, black and white, sort of 300 style, blood effects. Metal Slug Anthology. He doesn't like a bit of Metal Slug. Mushroom Men Spore Wars. Again, ties in with my line of work. Always fancy giving this a go. I do have the DS version of that, I believe, same game. Okami. This is one of the games I always keep an eye out for the sleeve. It's got like a velvet type sleeve cover for it, but whether I shall ever find that or not, don't know. But I'll keep this one until I do. Rayman Origins. Now this copy is sealed, so again I'm not going to trade it in. The Munchables. Again, not a great deal of value necessarily, but fairly uncommon. Okay, it's interesting. Tales of Symphonia. This price has bombed since it got a remaster on the Switch. House of the Dead Overkill, probably one of my favourite games on the Wii. We'll play again this. Got to play it twice to get the best ending. So, yeah, fantastic game. Shadow's Tale, one of the pricier games. Again, I'll keep this. One, because it's uncommon, and two, it's got a bit of value should I ever need to trade it in the future. These next two games don't have a great deal of value, but so they always looked interesting. That's Trauma Center games. So we've got this one, Second Opinion, and New Blood. Then we got Tatsunoko versus Capcom, Ultimate All-Stars. Another quite rare one, World Tour Squash 2015. So I picked up 2 copies of this a few years back from a small CX store down in Street in Somerset. Never seen it anywhere else. It's one of the later games to appear on the Wii, I believe, so just from that point of view, we'll at least keep one, possibly trade in the other. And the last game, everyone needs a seasonal game, and this is We Wish You a Merry Christmas. So obviously there are similar games to this on the Switch, but everybody needs at least one Christmas game on a console, so this is it. Anyway, that is all the licensed for games I shall be keeping. Not to say I won't add a couple in the future if I see a couple of the pricier ones and I have the credit, but it's unlikely I'm going to be buying them to play, so I should really be thinning the collection out. And the Mario games and such like, they will be the last ones to go, I dare say, because again, a lot of them don't have a great deal of value. So anyway, thanks for watching, and remember, stay happy.